Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today is the 22nd of March 2021. Uh, this has been a particularly wet day in Islamabad, typical Nowruz showers, which actually heralds the arrival of spring. But a cold day. There have been reports in Bloomberg that it was the UAE initiative in bringing about a thaw between Pakistan and India. It has been said that the UAE Foreign Minister Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed spoke to his opposite number in New Delhi, Jayashankar, on the 26th of February, although nothing substantive has been said of what transpired during those talks, apart from the fact that they discussed regional and international situation. But it is said that it was he who asked the Indian External Affairs Minister to come around and make amends with Pakistan. Pakistan and India have been witnessing a prolonged bad spell in their relationship. Pakistan-India relationship has never been smooth, never been good. It's either bad or worse, and over the past few years, it has been worst. In 2019, the Indians actually violated Pakistan's sovereign airspace and attacked Jabba, a tiny hamlet in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, killing a few trees in their so-called pursuit of terrorists. It later escalated into an aerial combat in which two Indian aircraft were shot down. An Indian airman was captured, later released. But anyhow, after that 2019, February 2019 standoff, situation has been very, very bad. Embassies trimmed down, no trade, nothing, no talking terms, etc. But recently, there has been a renewal of ceasefire, which has been considered a very happy augury between these two nuclear armed and perpetual enemies. So the 2003 ceasefire has been restored. The Pakistan Army Chief Qamar Javed Bajwa has spoken to a national security dialogue a few days back, in which he has talked about burying the hatchet and moving forward, and he's spoken about positive vibes emanating from India. Now it could be anything. Indians usually, when they are under pressure in Kashmir, they too tend to talk to Pakistan, and when that pressure is off, then they stop talking to Pakistan. So one doesn't know what happens this time over, but there is a third party which is trying to bring these two countries together, and so far they are listening to these external interlocutors, whether these are the diplomats from UAE, or is it the new Biden administration, Anthony Blinken, Jack Sullivan. Anyway, things are moving. There is a positive thaw in the relationship between the two countries. And what are the reasons at this particular time that the Americans or whoever wants India and Pakistan to make amends? My personal theory is that the Americans want to concentrate on China and Iran. So, in order to do that, they want Pakistan not to fight with India, or not to create problems for India on the line of control. And also, they want peace in Afghanistan. Yesterday, the American Secretary of Defense Lloyd Stevens arrived in Kabul to speak to Ashraf Ghani. So there is a flurry of movement in which the Americans want to either abide by the 1st of May promise of leaving Afghanistan, or maybe perhaps revise this timing for a more opportune date. But anyhow, they want peace in this region for their own purposes. They want to contain China, and they want to contain Iran, and for that they want Pakistan and India to hold the peace. So that's what I presume is the likely reason for this thaw in relationship. Meanwhile, Mr. Modi has also tweeted his best wishes for Imran Khan, who's suffering from corona virus. So let's hope this bonhomie continues for the betterment of the subcontinent, for the people of subcontinent. And of course, one wishes and hopes that there is a positive resolution of conflict in Kashmir, which is at the heart of the matter. I thank you very much.